It's the end of an era for a longtime mom-and-pop fabric store in Mo'iliili. KITV4's Kristen Cancillo tells us how a group of sewing students plans to keep the tradition alive.
After almost 50 years in the dry goods business, Terry Kamakana is putting the final stitches on Kuni Island Fabrics.
I loved running the store. I did sew, but I am not an excellent sewer.
Kamakana started as an employee of Kuni Dry Goods in 1975, working for the original owners, the Kunimune family, before continuing their legacy on her own. But her lease is expiring on April 30th. This is the last piece of material here at Kuni Island Fabrics. The small business that's been a fixture here in Mo'iliili for decades is closing this Saturday.
I'm sure Saturday when it comes and we lock that door, I will be crying.
And so will her sewing students, who've become like family.
It breaks my heart, and so I don't want to say goodbye because I think I have to bring a bucket for my tears.
Kamakana runs sewing classes 7 days a week, bringing joy to many of her students who grew up with the store.
The nostalgia of the building itself, you know, how many years it's been here. You know, like I say, from the Hanabata days for some of us, you know, from way, way back.
And found a love for the craft.
It's so different than going to the store and buying it over the counter, than getting it from someone who made it by hand. With love. With lots of love.
For many of her students, it's more than just learning to sew.
It's a passion for some people, it's a social setting for some people, and it's just all around, just like coming to see your favorite girlfriends or just spend time with your Gab Club.
Fortunately, Kamakana's found a way for the Gab Club to continue on with the group leasing space at a nearby church.
It really does serve a purpose, a community purpose. It helps people learn to sew and pass it on, hopefully, to the younger generation, because it is a dying art.
Kamakana has witnessed the once popular pastime lose its appeal over the years.
That's what our grandparents used to do, was make clothing and prom dresses. None of your generation is kind of interested in that anymore.
While the fabric store will be closing, Kamakana says the relationships built over the years will continue on.
Some of these ladies, this is their whole life. One came in the other day and was crying, and really crying, and I said, "Don't cry, I'm fine," and it's a good thing.
Kristen Cancillo, KITV4 Island News.